quite early in the morning, almost 7 o'clock. It's a cloudy day and it's a little bit cold. But anyway, great experience. And China Uncle Mikey started from Germany. So now I'm arriving to Lubeck Central Station. Well, it's a little bit earlier, and I just met a guy who is very helpful. And I was, stuck on the train station. Train was coming, and so the guy asked me just to come along. And sorry, I have to watch the steps. So the guy asked me to come along, and he bought a ticket for me. Yeah, a very helpful man. I didn't take the video because it's not convenient, but yeah, I'm going to explore the city now. Just found a coffee shop and bought a cup of coffee. And the interesting thing is, the shopkeeper, they don't speak English, so only speak German. I don't know anything about German. Remember, guys, in Germany, if you are going to the toilet, you have to bring some changes, like €1, or you can pay it by card. But my MasterCard isn't working. In Germany, everyone is still wearing a mask, and so I put on the mask, not like Sweden. Well, so now I'm gonna maybe just go to the hotel and to put on the luggages, and so otherwise it's too heavy. I cannot take like 40 kilograms luggages and walking around. So yeah. Finally, I arrived the German city Lübeck. It took me almost 10 or 12 hours on the road to take the ferry from Malmö, Sweden, and finally arrived here. When you arriving into the ferry terminal, you have to take a shuttle bus to the train station. Then you hop on the train, and finally you come here. The train took me like 20 minutes of ride, right? So finally I'm now in this city center. Actually, the red brick building behind me is the landmark here, and I think this is the entrance of the main city. So yeah, it's quite awesome. After almost 10 years since I left Frankfurt, then I came back to Germany once again. It's quite awesome, and let's check it out what kind of interesting thing that we will find out in this city. See you later. Basically, now I'm walking into the old market plaza of Lubeck, and You have all kinds of like food vendors here that's selling homemade food like cheese and the burgers and other vegetables, which is awesome actually. Alright guys, so now I'm inside this church. It is called St. Mary's Church, and the amazing thing is the navel, the height of the nave. It's 38 meters high, and if you can have a look, the height of this ceiling, it's quite high, right? And I just check out the introduction of this church, and there are two spires outside. If you can see it from outside, it's 125 meters high. So I was talking to the priest here, and he told me this church was heavily damaged in 1942 in an air raid. So it is rebuilt after the World War II, and this is the church now you are seeing. It's raining outside, and so I decided to, just come back to the hotel and sit inside. Ordered some Turkish mixed grill, and it really tastes good. It's awesome, super delicious. Some information about traveling nowadays in Germany. Downstairs, when you check in, you need to provide your vaccination passport or your vaccination certificate. It is required to check in the hotel. Unfortunately, as different as Sweden. In Sweden, I think I have never seen once if you want to check in the hotel, you need to show this kind of document. But Germany, the situation is kind of different actually comparing to the Scandinavian countries. They are still, the Germans, they are still wearing facial masks, and you have to wear a mask when you enter the indoor buildings like the restaurants and the shopping malls, all required. Yeah, here you got something, those bars to hang your clothes. I have already put my stuffs here, and so it seems like they don't have English, introduction or English guideline, whatever. It doesn't matter. I can just guess. So here's the main room setup. They said this is a single bed, but it is, even wider than a single bed. I slept on the boat, yesterday. The bunker bed was a little bit, leaning. There's a leaning degree. I was almost falling down in the evening. And I also got windows. Usually if the room is too cheap, you wouldn't find so on the other side, but It's a little bit noisy because it's close to the main street. Hopefully in the evening it's gonna be, you know, quiet. So I think I got enough plugins that I can charge my stuffs, and it's called the new. Yeah, it is quite new. The roof height is pretty high. Let's check out the bathroom. So here's the bathroom. Well, pretty nice. As similar as the Nordic hotels. It's pretty nice and well decorated. I think in the Scandinavia countries, I have never seen this like a shower room that we always use in China. You got it in Germany. Yeah, so that's pretty much. I think yeah, you got you know, shower gel and those kind of things, you know. Yeah.
Now I'm arriving in Malmo Central Station, and I'm going to catch a bus. I was just check the bus schedule table, and you know, before 5 o'clock they only have one bus, and then the next one is the you know, you have to wait until 8 o'clock or something. So I decided to come here a little bit earlier. Also, I came out from a wrong exit. Although I came here multiple times, still can't remember the direction. I have a problem to recognize the direction. But anyway, I'm going to find out the bus station first, then maybe I'll have a rest. This is an industrial area. I think I'm a little bit earlier to get here. Look at this. Nobody's here. Well, this is something unexpected. But you know, this is traveling, right? And we are doing an adventure. So yeah, I'm trying to find out the check-in terminal of the ferry. The counters for passengers and the cars are not, you know, open up at the moment. So now the queues are for the truckers and for the trailers. Yeah, I think I have to wait probably 2 hours more. And I don't see a lot of passengers here, so probably this is a ferry for the logistics companies. I'm not really sure. I need to, you know, get on the boat and have a look. I've been waiting for almost like 1 hour and a half. I think I have to wait another hour. Yeah, so holy moly, finally I checked in and got this cabin room. But yeah, just have a quick view of this cabin. And this is a very old ship. It's not very, you know, fancy. Just some basic setups, a TV, and this is a mirror, and got the desk. Now this is what I need. But you know, and there are 2 bunkers, one, you know, and one up. So because I only have myself, so yeah, I will just sleep here. Well, so this is the entry and some old, I don't know, furniture, whatever it is. Then this is I think this is a AC or something. Yeah, not very fancy. And this is the toilet. So yeah, a toilet, you know, some sinker. Yeah, here you got the shower. So the good thing is I can take a shower tonight, and I'm really tired. Yeah, so it's not even very spacious, right? But yeah, I actually forgot to say, so there's only one plug-in here, and since I got a lot of gadgets, you know, I can only rely on this only one plug-in, or I have to plug out this TV to charge my camera and other gadgets. Well, another thing is in this toilet you have to bring all your stuffs, and you have to bring your own toothbrush and the toothpaste, and I prepared a slipper as well. So yeah, basically they don't have anything for you. So got some buffet, and these are the basic food, and this is a chicken drumstick and a huge chunk of pork and some spaghettis. I just took some like boiled eggs and some bacon. Yeah, this is basically what it is, and you got some other options like rice and so and so. So actually this smoking chicken is really nice, and I just had it. I think I'll have more. It's beyond the expectations. Ordinary food, not that fancy. And now I'm just browsing, see if there's anything interesting on the boat. Seems not. Here's the shopping area. I think you can get tax-free goods, but I'm not going to buy it. It's a little bit cold outside on the dock, but have a look. Those are all the tracks. And this is the ferry.